Well, Merry Christmas morning. It's Mornings with Sheryl, and I'm Sheryl, and I'm awake. I'm awake relatively early this morning for lots of reasons. Oh my goodness. I wanted to make sure that I stayed up with what I said I was going to do and talk to you every day. So, good morning and Merry Christmas. Christmas is something that we celebrate here at my house, and there's just a ton of emotions that go along with Christmas morning for me, anyway. But what I want to do today is just to invite you to slow down. Um, there's something about Christmas morning for me that honestly is a relaxing feeling, which I think is good. It's good. It's come out of years of Christmases and what it's been like, to be in a household that I was a part of, all the way back to when I was a kid, and what it was like to be growing up in the 60s and 70s, for the most part, and what it was like to be a kid during that time, or a teenager during that time, and celebrating Christmas. My family, for the most part, kept it pretty low key and pretty relaxed. I know there are houses that are not like that. So I want to invite you to slow down and relax your way through this Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, holiday season, no matter what you do, can be just a crazy time, right? In a lot of cases, people get time off during this season, for some people to celebrate, and for others just to have like a winter break. If you are a person who gets time off, a lot of times you put expectations on yourself to get certain things done, right? I want you to be invited to relax, to get as much done as you can, but to not overdo, and to really enjoy a break if you get that. Um, I tell my students, because I still have students, right? I've been teaching for so long, but I tell my students, put yourself in a position to actually get a break, to just be able to relax, to sleep, to just relax. That could be something that could be super helpful to you over this time, right? Um, this Christmas feels different for me for a lot of reasons. And I'm really today trying to concentrate on just gratitude for what I have in my life, gratitude for my children. Now, I know some of you may have kids that are young. If you're up with me this morning, it means that you might have, presents that you're dealing with, that you had to put together overnight because you wanted it to be ready for today, or you're dealing with children that are getting up really, really early in order to see what Santa brought them, if that's what you do, and that can be that can be a little bit on the edge of not relaxing. Okay. And so I just want to give you grace this morning and tell you that um, you're going to make good memories for your kids no matter what. No matter what. Even if you don't have that thing put together yet, your kids are still going to have really good memories of this time. So give yourself grace in whatever you're dealing with this morning. Um, this Christmas feels different for me because I literally have a lot of my family back together this Christmas. If you know, there are dynamics that happen within a family that sometimes are out of your control. Relationships between certain people that are in your family, and this is a year that I rejoice literally, because there are relationships that have come together for the first time in years, that are really moving in a positive direction. And that is exciting. There were a lot of Christmases that wasn't the case. And so I'm grateful for that. Um, Anyway, I have a cat that, if you can hear, that's crying in the background. That's because he was not in this morning when I was feeding the other cats. So I'll have to see what I can do for him as soon as we're done here. But the main thing I want to just touch on today is just having that feeling of slowing down, relaxing. I think there's a couple of like maybe buzzwords we can look at. One of them is presence over per, presence over perfection. See, I'm not perfect. And I mean presence, not as in presence, oh, I'm giving you a present, but just being present. Presence with your family, with those loved ones that you have around you, being present with them, but not trying to be perfect, not trying to have those lovely moments that you share on social media to make it look like you've got your act all together. Okay, just being present. Also, I want you to think about letting go of these highfalutin expectations, right? Let go of thinking that everything has to be perfect because it doesn't. Some of my favorite memories from even like when my kids were growing up were times when things didn't go like I expected them to, right? But you look back on them and you think, oh my gosh, that was a precious time in our life, even though it didn't go like I thought it was going to. So just let go of your expectations and let those small moments that you share be enough. Okay. Again, don't put too high of an expectation on what's happening. Just be present in it. Love what you see. Okay. Love those around you. Hug those around you. Right. Get something magical out of your presence in that time. Okay. That's my plan for today. I have a lot of people coming to my house today. My house is so not clean yet. That's part of the reason why I'm up early. But you know what? I'm giving myself grace. I'm going to do the very best I can. I I think that I can actually do the dishes that are in the sink right now so that we can actually make more dirty ones. But that's it, right? My house will be clean enough. And I think that if those people come in with the right mindset, they're going to enjoy it no matter what. Whether I go around and I dust all those baseboards or I don't. It's pretty much going to be I don't today. Anyway, so if today is quiet or messy or emotional, it still counts. It still counts as a day that hopefully, seriously, I hope that you look back on and you say, that was an awesome day. So, wherever you are today, I hope you feel a sense of peace, kindness toward yourself. Anyway, thank you for spending a few minutes with me on your Christmas morning. And I'll see you tomorrow. Merry Christmas, everyone. Bye.